Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Knights taking on the Panthers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Jackson Ferris. What do you look for here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway in Cleveland. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Oh, shit.
Ball one there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that one in the air center field. Buxton under it. Makes the grab, one down. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. To the right side, Moore fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit. Mayo, 23 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a miss.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the mound in this one, Kumar Rocker. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Byron Buxton leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Buck Leonard digging in now. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's a little bit low. And a swing and a miss there.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Leonard hammers this one deep to right. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. Ferris back to work. Slider right there.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one misses, and the count 1-2. Up the middle. Fires over to Bellinger. Leadoff man retired here in the second. David Wright will hit next. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That's long gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch, not close. He was late there, strike 1.
1-1.
And misses inside. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Oh,
that one missed. Hot shot to third. Rogan to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. That ends the frame. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Gets to it onto first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And here comes Bellinger.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swung on, popped up left side. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So up next, Christian Moore. Check swing went around. Strike 1.
0-1.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throws it away. And he deals. Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. This is Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, we pulling up, kicking in the front though.
Diaz off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez racing after it. And the inning is over. And we're back. And now Travis Bazzana. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Buxton makes the play, and there's 1 away. Here's Trey Turner. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Swings through that.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here's a 1-2.
Ah, shit.
That one is upstairs.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Three and 2.
Man at first, 1 away. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is gone. A 2-run homer, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0. Base is empty, 1 away. And here is Ted Williams. And the first offering is not clear. Close. One out, base is empty. Falling behind 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That gets down for a hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. These days, most outfilders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
This one in the air right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Sosa in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. High fly ball right field. Makes the grab, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bullet Rogan digging in now.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Byron Buxton. And there's a base hit to right field. Now he launches a throw over his head.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one gets past the catcher. The run scores from third, and now just a 2-run deficit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On to first, and he'll be safe at first. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Rodriguez settles under it. He's got it. And there's one down. Buck Leonard now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Now back, the designated hitter, Leonard.
And that one wrapped foul. Fastball for a strike. That's hard hit in the line. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz reached on a drop. 3rd strike his first time. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
Oh, shit.
Tatis drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Back here in Cleveland, start of the 4th. Now here is David Wright. There's the strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. Than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And there's a ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Mark McGwire, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Mark McGwire.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that quickly 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 4-3. Travis Bazzana getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swings through that one out in front that time. Bazzana measures 6 feet even, 22 years old, and he's a native of Australia. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. To first, that's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom 4, Bellinger up to hit.
The first baseman, Cody.
He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Tatis really on his horse for it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit.
The left fielder, number 7, Corbin.
One gone, runner at first. Corbin Carroll digs in now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Fastball for a strike. Moore at first, one gone. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. Here's the third baseman, Bullet Rogan. Doubled his first time up. And this one gets away and can't squeeze it. Save! But at the plate, save! In to score the pass ball, and it gives him a run. Tied at 4. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 out, runner at second. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Next one off the plate inside, and it's 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Ellie Cruz will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Next offering is fouled back. Garcia, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikes. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We go to the top of the 5th, and here is Trey Turner. Ferris back to work. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Fouled off. He was late. That's way outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The next offering misses, and the count now 2-0. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Ted Williams, 1 for 2. And there's a strike.
All ones the count.
Flares it into the outfield. Dunks one in, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Fly ball center field. Buxton moves under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now, Seiya Suzuki.
Ah!
Bazana makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Buck Leonard now at the plate.
We just saw another really good swing in that last at bat. It didn't result in a hit, but those types of cuts are the reason why they're playing with the lead right now.
Pitch misses there. Ball one. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. And a curve misses outside.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Garcia throw over. Leonard back on a dive. Ripped, but it curls foul. Leonard, the base runner at first with one out. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Right. Boots it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody.
First and second, one out.
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger getting ready to hit. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground, could be two. Feeds to second, out there. To McGuire in time. That's an inning-ending double. Here in Cleveland, and here's the catcher, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. High fly ball out of the left center field. Buxton sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. David Wright, the next to hit. That hits the dirt. 1-0. That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Mark McGuire digs in now. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. 2 on, 1 out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Outside. And that is ball one. And that one upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Tying run is in to score from second.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the next pitch is way outside. That's inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his
up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
He's hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you...
Brian Abreu gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Trey Turner now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning.
And that'll fall for a base hit. As the stop sign goes up at third. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Traffic on the bases with three already across. And we're the top half of the sixth. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out, or get ground ball, double play.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. He caught it behind his back. Throw to second. They get the out, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth inning. Digging in, Christian Moore. See the velocity 97 with that fastball.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
On the ground to third. Third ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. Hung up in a rundown now.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in there. Next to hit, Bullet Rogan.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really control. Simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now Byron Buxton. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
And a 1-2 again. Breaking ball, and it kicks away off his mitt. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. Gloves it on the dive, throws from the seat of his pants, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now a chance for Ellie De La Cruz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ooh.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And that's going to cost him. He scores on the pass ball. Man at second. And ball 4 to a board.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 3. And there's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a
high fly ball out towards left field. He's under it. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Relay throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
And now the DH, Buck Leonard. That one drifts inside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Runner on the go in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And the slider just misses. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
Full count.
Safe. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Kobe Mayo. Righty reliever out of the pen, Griffin Jacks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a quick out, number 1. Kyle Teal now at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Just missed. Jacks, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Moore, throw to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bellinger snags it, and that is that. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 7th, and now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. A little bit high. Ball 1. Puts it away for the out. Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Christian Moore will hit next.
Moore.
He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now at Progressive Field. We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Fernando Tatis Jr. On the ground, Moore tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So digging in, Travis Bazzana. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Turner now. Little chopper rolls foul. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the eighth. He's looking rock solid so far.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Carroll makes the catch, and that'll do it. Here in Cleveland, here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. King back to work. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. Just missed. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Inside, just missed. Carroll stands at second with no outs. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Coming home. The throw in there safely.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Inside, ball one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Leonard stands in now and watches strike one. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a check swing, but he held up. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jimmy Garcia.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Bellinger. Rodriguez out of the play. He's 2 outs away. Williams getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. And that one is inside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. That one misses, and the count's full. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. And next is the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo. And a foul ball. Now 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
1 strike away. Got it. And that'll do it.
We saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire
Oh, James Bullet Ruben.